last time I saw Kelsey was in Korea. You were telling me that you were contemplating getting a boob job because you wanted more views online. And I don't think you did it, so then you wanted a boob job.
Yeah, because I feel like, okay, for retention, like video retention rate, being aesthetic helps. Because if there's like, oh, I want to click on boobs, stay on, you know.
You start talking about titties and you start getting loud.
Because I have a theory, getting a boob job increases your retention by 30%. It will look so good, like.
No, you look fine.
Your opinion doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, you look great, and then I stopped myself and said, you look fine.
Why did you stop yourself? Just say, I look great.
Do you want to go grab a book?
Yes.
What book did you grab?
Sailor Moon.
I feel like she's like everybody's hentai inspiration as a
Yes.
kid. Everyone like
Like
originally.
her transformation scene is so sexual.
Do you have any judgment towards guys who watch hentai?
I watch hentai.
Oh, really? When you're in a specific mood or like,
Yeah, specific mood.
what do you search? For someone who doesn't watch it.
Your podcasts make me so fucking undateable.
Why?
Because I talk about.
If a guy knows that you watch hentai, he's gonna want to fucking date you immediately.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I searched like mind break. It's like a guy gets this like device, like this magical device, and then it means like he can just like turn your intellectual brain off in a girl, so then she just becomes like a horny animal.
Becomes a what?
Horny animal.
A horny animal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I don't want to say it because it's not about me, but I feel like it's gonna aggravate like Asian women are more submissive or something like that. It's like gonna like fuel the
If you're
stereotype.
submissive, that's not because you're Asian.
Yeah, but like fucking white guys from Tennessee is gonna think like that.
Oh, he's gonna watch this and be like, yeah, I'm gonna mind break all these Asian girls. You like what you like.
Yeah, but I feel like I should have some sort of social responsibility being like an influencer. Don't you think so?
I mean, you're not advocating that Asian women are submissive.
Yeah, I know, but whenever I say these stuff, like the comments are like, I knew it, Asian woman, or blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Have you ever eaten dog?
And I don't mean that because you're Asian. I mean that because answer the question first.
Me, yes.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Oh, because I ask because...
But it was unknowingly. My parents tricked me into it. It's like fucking long, so yeah, it was like layers of trauma. Okay, so
Okay, well,
now people don't.
Let me give some context. I don't look like a racist piece of shit. I think if it was presented to me, like if I was out to dinner and my buddy ordered some dog, and he was like, take a bite, I probably would. Just like I would eat human too. I would try human.
Really?
I'd probably eat human before I eat dog.
Huh.
Cause like, humans kind of suck.
When I was 8, 9, 10, there used to be dog restaurants in Seoul, Korea. I had severe atopy when I was young, which is like a skin condition. The Korean herbal doctor is like, oh, you should feed her dog meat. So it was the first time they went. It was the first time I went. And they were like, oh, we're gonna go eat beef. And I was like, yeah, beef. And then I go, and then I ate it.
Can I ask you, did the herbal doctor say that like a specific breed was good for your...
No, because it's so unregulated. We're not going to tell me that because at that time we had a Maltese and I loved that fucking Maltese. We didn't eat him.
Well, you know where they get the name Maltesers? You know the candy?
Yeah.
There's a little bit in every single bite.
Because first of all, I don't know what's average.
You don't know what's average?
Yeah.
Have you read a mandingo?
What?
A mandingo.
Dicko?
Let me spell it out for you.
What's that?
A mandingo is like a gigantic dick.
Oh, really?
Someone who has a mandingo.
But that's overrated. Why would you want a gigantic dick?
I've actually recently been hearing from a lot of women that big dicks are overrated.
It's facts.
Why?
Because it hurts. Because your vagina ends here. I'm sorry, I don't know the English term.
What's the other term? What's the Korean term?
Chil.
Chill. What does that mean?
Chil means like the inside of the vagina.
Like the cave.
Yeah. Yeah, so your cave ends here, like the length. And then you just want the dick to be enough to like knock on it. But then if it's like a Duolingo, what is it?
I wanted to show you some like classic elementary school stuff from Canada.
Okay.
Do you know what this is?
No.
You don't know what this? You don't know what this is?
No.
The giant parachute.
What is that?
Wow. It's a game.
Oh.
Everybody like, there's a giant. It's like a giant parachute. I don't know why I stood up. I can't even.
What is the rule of the parachute game?
I don't know.
So this is like a shared Canadian experience. Because you start saying it like I should know.
Maybe I was in like a special class and I didn't know. Next. You've never.
Wait, let me. Because we used that in Korea elementary school too.
Oh,
but
did you?
I forgot what it was for.
You just like.
For heavy stuff, right? No?
Oh no, we would ride on them.
Oh, why is it even in school? It's to move heavy books and stuff, no?
Maybe I just went to a really poor school. This was a toy.
Well, just for reference, my school in Toronto was private and it had 2 swimming pools. And apparently that's not normal, right? In Canada.
You had a swimming pool at your school? That was like what we got to do at the end of the year as like a celebration.
So you go to the pool.
You had a pool in your elementary school.
Yeah, 1 indoors, 1 outdoors. And then there's like a baseball thingy.
What the? We had fundraisers to fund our fundraisers. I don't know if you are comfortable talking about this,
Okay.
but before you came here, you told me that you got into like a massive fight with your parents, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm pretty sure you already made a story time about it.
Okay, I made a shorts version. Well, like really misunderstand me in the shorts, and then I get called like a fucking spoiled brat. And
A
then,
lot of people call you a spoiled brat.
Yeah,
Maybe it's because your elementary school had 2 pools.
but I'm not a brat. I can't generalize, but like she's like the typical Korean tiger mom, right?
Tiger mom.
Yes. Do you know what a tiger mom is?
No.
Oh, like a mom.
Is it like a mandingo?
Huh?
Is it like a mandingo?
She and my dad were like double income, and I was the only child, so they had like a lot of disposable income. So they would like spend a lot of money on my education. But like also, if I don't get good enough grades, like my mom would stab me, like I would bleed, and it's like really traumatic story.
Like emotionally stab you?
No, like physically stab me. And it was not a
What'd she stab you with?
like a pen. And I would like bleed a lot.
Would it be like a sneak attack, or was this like give me your hand, or was it like?
No. Okay, so she would just be like, solve this math problem, and I'm be like, and then I get it wrong, and then she's like, again, and then I'm like, and she's like, do it faster, and I'm like, and then she'd just be like, she gets so frustrated at me, and then she would just be like,
Whoa, I'm so sorry.
so she would constantly want to lie. She's like a pathological liar. Before I were to meet her boyfriend for the first time, she texted me. I told my boyfriend that you work at Google, so you have to lie with me. And she's been doing that her whole life, and I never lied with her because it's fucking cringe. Korean mom culture is also very toxic. Like they're like,
Oh yeah. In Crash Landing on You, it's very toxic.
so let's say I got accepted to like Brown University. My mom was like, well, she got accepted to Harvard.
She got accepted to White University. Do you think, because a lot of people who like beat their kids, they'd say like, oh, it's like toughening them up. Because like, I'm soft as fuck. My mom.
I don't think so.
Really? I mean, I can be hard as fuck too. For the people who say, oh yeah, beating your kids like toughens them up, what would you say?
It's like bullshit. How does it?
Ooh, this is a library. Every single person I know that's Korean says that their parents like used to beat them.
Yeah, it's very common in like Korean society.
But is it usually the mom or the dad? Or do they ever like tag team?
Like mom more because I'm a daughter, that feels bad. My dad often says, oh, if you were a son, I would have like hit you with a baseball bat. And I'm like, but why? I was such a nice person. Oh, poor me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because they grew up like the way that my empathy views. Come subscribe to my channel, guys.
Subscribe. For all those beatings, let's beat the shit out of the like button. I wasn't ready.